Hey everybody. I'm setting up this live stream for the Oath of Gatewatch 1% challenges. Um, Getting everything set up here. Kind of just decided to do this mid-match. Some people might find the information helpful. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. And we'll go from there. I'm just getting my feed set up on my TV so I can kind of look at what I'm posting. Probably tear through this battery, and then I'm going to attach to my phone. All kinds of fun. And we'll see what's up. So hopefully this works this time. I had some problems with this in the past. And it did. Cool. Live streaming seems to work on my Internet Explorer these days. So let me get my battery set up, and then I'll kind of continue from here. There we go. We have power. And last, I get my head so that it's... All right. Let's see. At least this will be recorded for posterity's sake. So the one that we're going for here is take 35 more damage during a single fight. Now, how I've decided to approach this is kind of interesting. I brought my Nisa deck in, and my plan is to go ahead and kind of build everything up, get myself in a position to drop the Graph Widow once the damage has been taken, and then just wipe out the enemy really quick. Given the strength of this enemy, this one shouldn't really be too hard. So, that being said, we're just kind of building this up. Getting things deployed, but taking damage, allowing the computer to do its thing. You know, I kind of don't like the challenges where I have to, like, let something whoop down on me, but, you know, hey, whatever. What? Whatever they want. So I want to get all three of my creatures out, which is going to be this and probably the Blade Master. I'm not really worried about much else. So when the damage is accumulated, we're just going to jump in, and I will take an extra Graph Widow. Do the business. Man, I gotta be careful here. Okay, have we taken enough damage yet? We're getting there. And I think that's it. Yeah, we got 35. So now we're gonna kind of put the brakes on this whole thing. Get that up in the corner there. Boom, boom. No. Boom. Boom. A little bit of that. And I'm pretty sure we'll get the mana. We can move that little camera pick away. All right. So, let's get started. destroy his support, and get Evolutionary Leap out there. My expectation is that this match will be over next turn. His creatures are all wiped out. And when we do this, we should activate the ability of everything. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Done. So there we go. Oh, good. We leveled up the Conclave Naturalists and got that out of the way. Let's continue on our little journey here to get these extra points. Okay, Reaver Drone. Cast 8 or more spells. I have a deck for this. So we're going to get off on Nissa. We're getting there. And we're going to go with Chandra. I have loaded up on spells right now. Now, this one's going to be really easy because pretty much every card she has in her deck is a spell. So I recommend her for this because even if your spells aren't enough to do damage to the Planeswalker, you'll be taking out creatures. And on top of that, you have her third ability, which does a significant amount of damage. So this one becomes really clean cut. You really get to control the pace of things. We'll take those reds. And I think, let me reacquaint myself. So you shouldn't get a bonus for yellow, but black she does. Yeah, and blue she doesn't. I don't use her very often. There we go. So when he starts putting creatures out there, which he will, hopefully. And I'm going to be careful. I'm going to keep this. But I really don't think that we need it right now. Let's get her ability charged up. There we go. This guy really needs to put some creatures out so I can, like, you know, take shots at him. You know what? I think if I have an idea. If I get that out and I use these, that's 3 right there. I can do 6, and I think I'll be able to keep him alive in order to get the next 2 after that. Oh, look. I'll have to wait till next turn to unload all my spells. Not a big deal. It's not like a slot's not taken up or something. There we go. There is another spell. Ooh. Not yet. Not yet. Well, we don't really need that. Maybe we'll keep it in there to end the match. We seem to have some time. Now we'll just blow it up. I don't really have anything set up on her to heal. So I don't think that's going to be a big issue here. What are we at? We're at 6 right now. We have 2 more spells we have to cast. So this one could work. We're getting there. This is gonna actually, there we go. So we're gonna go put that down, put our trample on there, put our disintegration on there, and that will put us at 8. And now we're gonna go ahead and end it. So we've gotten that one. Now, so far, so good. We'll see what our next challenge is and keep moving through these. So we have the Seed Guardian now. Supports. I have a guy for this. So I think what we're going to do is we will switch over to Tez. Yeah, I could put Jace out there and he could get the job done, but I don't get to play with Tez every day, so when I get a reason, you know, might as well give him a little love, get to use him a bit. So, on to the defeat of the Seed Guardian. If Tez loses, I wouldn't be surprised. It could happen. Or Seed Guardian. Okay. What do we have here? We have a little bit of a cascade coming to us. And we have all supports. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to save that one. That one could get us a little out of control on our agenda here. Maybe that'll be like the last thing we do. So let's see. Tez, black, yellow, and blue. Wow, this setup's getting hot. There we go. There. Move over a bit. So, this challenge shouldn't be too difficult. That light. Well, I kind of need it, but I kind of don't. So, there we go. How do I want to approach this? There we go. And let's see what our count is right now. We've got 4 more of these to go. Then we'll drop that Chop Doctor Spy Network if we can get some mana into it. And then, obviously when we charge Tez's second ability, that's going to get us going too. So this should do it. Going after these 1-point challenges, I don't know. The game mechanic is just, it's like built-in grinding. I guess that's kind of the intent. So I just got to avoid Christmas lights here, and I'm good. And let me see, is there any way to do that? Nope, there really isn't. Oh well. So I finally got a creature. Oh wow, he finally got a creature out. That's interesting. After all this time. Well, that'll make that one useful towards the end. So I have 2 more. Okay. Oh no. Forgot about that one. I don't think Drowner is going to need to come out, but I think we can take the Thopter Spy Network off, and we pretty much closed this one out. That's going to be that last support that we needed. This is going to do some stuff. Disable that wolf. I mean, he should sit and disable the way this is set up the whole time, because energizers are going to pop up all over the board the way I have Tez set up right now. And I will keep mining, hit that electricity, keep that creature disabled, get Drowner out, more electricity. We're energizing the hell out of this board. So it's kind of like a disable frenzy that I have set up with this guy. Yeah, this match really isn't going to be too much longer. Thanks those of you who are stopping in. I know 1% challenges aren't too exciting, but some people struggle with these. They're like, what am I going to do? What kind of strategy am I going to use? So that's really who these videos for. So, and it gives me a chance to show off some of my deck setups. This Tez one's kind of fun. So we got the 1-point challenge knocked out there. Alright. The struggle continues. So I have spells covered. I have supports covered. Right? I have wait and take some damage covered. Let's see what else they throw at me. Win fight with 40 more HP remaining. Oh, so this one's win fight with 10 or less HP remaining. I think that we're going to go with Nisa for this. I think she's a pretty safe bet. There's nothing much I have in there worrying about health. I have a little bit of control. We're going to have to sit and take a lot of damage. And then spring a trap on the Cliffhaven and make him be like, say what? This is going to be fun. All right. So we have all the things out right now. For those who wanted to see more of my Nisa deck, here you go. You're getting it live. And yeah, what do we want to match? Um, with her, stay away from black and blue, eh? Let's say we'll get this. Well, as long as we're just taking damage, it's all good. Goal here is to get beat up, which is always fun. And I think we'll keep the naturalist. Wonder who came up with these challenges. There we go. We continue to stack creatures for when we get below 10 health. We're going to have to keep an eye on this one. Hopefully it all lines up. There. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'm going to lock in with that. I think that that's everything I need. I might put this last and save it. And because I think it's going to take that long for him to do the damage. And I think I'll get the mana that I need to power up all those cards. What'll be fun is to watch him go down in a matter of seconds when I can finally do damage to him. I'm kind of glad he's coming out swinging like this, so we don't have to wait all day. It's good to see this level of enthusiasm from the AI. There we go. So we're going to put that Craft Widow out. That's going to put an end to the party as far as him doing damage on us. And I think I'm going to start with Seasons Past, which would be enough to end it. And then double back. Actually, yeah, because we need to wait a turn. I'm thinking this one over. So I want to get the Cultivator out too. And I have more than enough mana to just hit it and get it. Well, let's see. Seasons Past is 15. She's going to do 25. I think we'll use Seasons Past to kick this off. Okay. Now that one unblockable that he has is kind of an issue, but I think that when everything's said and done, it won't be a problem anymore. Yeah, the mind melter. Well, let's see what we have when we hit this. Ah, so far so good. And I think the next thing we want to do is go here. And boom. There's the Graph Widow. We built it up. And did about 60 damage, I think. So we picked up our extra points for that one. Moving on. So we only have a few left that we have to do. We're 3 away. They're going to get more difficult. Lose 5 or more creatures during a single fight. I'm going to actually say that for this one, we could try and Liliana our way through it. Or we could Chandra our way through it. I do have an interesting setup with Ob that's all about destroying his own creatures. You guys haven't gotten to see my Ob deck. So why don't we get a real original? We'll bring Ob in, since he can kill his own creatures anyway, so if things get out of control. Not to mention, he's a pretty safe bet. He's a strong planeswalker. 103 health, so I don't have to worry too much about, well, a lot of things. We'll hold off on that. Wow, a mirror pool. I love Eliminate the Competition. Of the new cards, that definitely has to be the most fun. Oh, we definitely need to get that amalgam out. Then we can really just kind of kick off, the party. It looks like he's going to do most of the work for me. No complaints. Okay, so we've lost one. We need to lose 5 more creatures. This is kind of what I like about Ob. And look, oh, we got the Colossus back. We don't want to build that up too much. Oh no, that you see that got close. Fortunately, that 12-6 is going to do what it needs to do. Oh wow, this is just getting better and better. We want to get her out there. Okay. Well, I can't ask for much more than that. It looks like I will have to kill that, yeah. So we're going to do this, and we'll keep some of that. See what the mana draw looks like. Kill the tyrant. Throw that out. There we go. Well, we've sacrificed the creatures that we need to sacrifice. So now let's just win the match. Hmm. I think I've had enough of that guy. We can just kill them both. This is where eliminate the competition really shines. We don't need a lot of mana to do this. He gets perks for red and blue, eh? There we go. Confirm. And confirm. Thank you, I needed you to do that. So our objective now is really simple. We want to build Ob's ability and end this match. We may not need it, but that's what I'm going for. I guess we can keep some of the damage at bay too. Maybe try and get some of our life back. No reason to have to use a potion here. Man, she loves those mind melters. So let's put that out there. Yeah, this one's going to end quickly. As soon as I get those 12, this is done. And we'll get another defender out. I might not even get that. So we'll see. Let's see what I can do. And that should end the match. Okay. We're knocking these out. I'd say Ops is like one of the few characters he can just destroy his own, really easy. He's built to sacrifice creatures. So now we have 3 of these left. This live stream's almost over. Okay. This is another lose 6 or more creatures during a single fight. Well, we did Ob last time. We can do Sarkhan. We are making things more difficult for ourselves. But you guys haven't gotten to see the Sarkhan build, so let's go with Sarkhan for this. And this one's questionable. I might actually, end up killing my opponent here before I get a chance, but we'll see. Hopefully she puts up a good fight. All right. A great way to start. I might use that on myself. And that appears more useful for our objective than some of the other things that have been offered up. Not yet. Well, if she just keeps producing dragons, I keep knocking them out until I'm done knocking them out, and then I just set them loose. That'll work. It's a strategy. Oh, look at this guy. Might as well get rid of that support. Hey. There we go. Berserker Vampire Barrage. I like it. So that's probably what we'll go with. I don't know. We'll release them sparingly as needed. And we'll keep up with our regimen of killing dragons as they come. So that's out there. That's going to start taking the ticker down for the match. If things get crazy, I can always reel her back in. I actually forgot I made some modifications to this deck. Oh, that discard's going to get really annoying. I forgot about that. What, we have to do 6 creatures? Yeah, that takes care of my discard problem. Once again, I forgot he gets bonuses for everything. I kind of like using him because of that. Chipping away at her slowly. Set one of those vampires out, take care of that. And why not? Let's build up some gems. There we go. Well, my approach here might have been a little flawed. I'm going to let that kill the creature, and then I will take care of everything next turn. Oh, no. Or not. Or I'll just make a big mistake. Yeah, I wasn't. This is not really a deck I use to like kill creatures. It has the possibility to do so. We're almost there. That's 4. It's gonna be 5 and 6 in a minute there. Eliminate the competition is the most mythic gold I've ever seen. And by that meaning it does not need to be gold. Okay. Get her out of there. Racing against time. Oh, one more. Well, we'll have that next turn. Nope, we're going to save that for the end. Perfect. And there we go. We have sacrificed all the necessary creatures. We have fulfilled our obligation. Happy. Everything's good. And then boom. This is a little bit of a clinic on the 1-point challenges. And just for the sake of the video, I'll go through them all. And then we might have enough time to watch me try and get at least a top 50 spot in quick battle, depending on how aggressive that competition's gotten. But I'm in no rush. So what do we have for Inverter of Truth? Kill 6 or more enemy creatures during a fight. What is my killing deck? That's an interesting one. Usually I just try and ignore the enemy creatures. So coming out with something that actually like focuses on that Let's see, you've seen Nisa. Seen that. Well, he won't have any cards left to actually put creatures out if I use that one. We can try and do this with Sorin. I don't really have high hopes. I'm at a loss to who to use for this. Have we taken out my Liliana yet? She does kind of mow down creatures. We're going to go with this and hope for the best. He does a little bit of work on mana. He's kind of annoying. Once she gets going and gets those zombies out there, she won't really care. And she can gain mana really fast. So, she's a good choice, I think, for this. And we'll take it nice and slow. We're well on our way here. Making us both black kind of handicaps him, so maybe that wasn't the best choice. But, you live, you learn. That's one. And that's two. I've gotten all these on the first attempt. It'll be pretty funny if this is the one that doesn't go through, because I whooped down on him too bad. Come on, get some creatures out. There you go. We're rooting for you. This is sad. Yeah, the amalgam's coming out next. And I guess I can use that to kill another creature if I hold it back. We believe in you, Inverter of Truth. You can do it. All you gotta do is put out 4 more creatures before I kill you. I'm not holding back. I'm sorry. It either works out or it doesn't. I know, that's a bad attitude for someone making a video about it, but screw the Inverter of Truth. I guess I could kill my own guy. Well, that vampire will give him more health, which he desperately needs. So we're going to help him out there. It's a really one-sided fight. No, that doesn't need to get any stronger. We'll keep that just in case he, pulls something out and actually takes... I might have to take out my own freaking Colossus. It's a little out of control. I'm going to make... you know what? I'm going to go one more turn, and then I'll make the call to snuff that. What does he have? 3 more creatures? This one's going to be close. I know I could give his creatures Rush of Health, and then that'll work. There we go. $24, $15. Okay, just because I like using this card. It's a little unnecessary. I can't believe it cost 1 still. Every time it happens, it makes me a little giddy. There's our 25 health. Boom. Okay, now it's getting dangerous. You know, he's still got to get 2 more creatures out. So, let's see. I know. We can try and get that out. I have a plan to reduce my damage. Oh wow, it doesn't let me target my own creature. Oh no. Well, we failed. There's really no getting out of this. Well, maybe. There might be a way to extend it another turn. It's a long shot. Yes, this will do. So first, we're going to go ahead and replace him with him. Then, replace him with him. Then we're going to hold that back. That will only spare us 1 turn. Wait. Then we can do that. And try and charge that over the next 2 turns. Okay. A plan is coming together. Come on, man. So, our only hope left is this. Get out there with that and hope for the best. Sorry. The Liliana deck was just way too OP for this to work. 4 out of 6. This makes me sad. Well, we have a failed attempt there. So, how do we guarantee that we can kill his creatures and still play? So, let's think. Who do I have? He has a lot of health. Shouldn't really have to be a knockout, drag-out battle. She wasn't a horrible choice. That would take him out too quickly. Yeah, I like this idea. Should be a bit of a dogfight. Sarkhan's not going to be too affected by Inverter's ability to turn everything. And he's going to remove his own color still, so that's kind of... Maybe we'll remove the red. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, hells no. We cannot put her out there. I will hold one in reserve. Good job. Get some creatures out. Don't suck like last time. I can get concert tickets. Yay. Hmm. What to do? Yeah, pretty much every gem type works for Sarkhan. Obviously, black and red he gets a little bit of a bonus, but for the most part, every gem type works with Sarkhan. That's pretty much all she wrote. I put, nah. It's too bad discards don't count. So, let's take that thing out. Hmm. He just needs 3, so there. This will make sense in a second. At least now, if anything gets out of control, I can use Sarkhan's ability and turn them into dragons. We'll take that. We have 2 more creatures left, and then we can just go all out. I love this card. Can't say it enough. Especially when you have something like, with her out there, it's eliminate the competition is dope. There. It's a nice slow grind. Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, look at that. Are we done yet? Are we ready? Yeah, we're done. Cool. So now we're just going to open up a can of whoop ass on him. That'll be fun. That can't be helped. Mirrorpool's a bad combo pairing with that. So now everybody's getting a boost. That's kind of, yeah, everyone's just screw it. Here, we'll draw one more card. This is why he works really well with her, because he can do that when she kind of gets a little out of control. So how do I want to approach this? I already have to pay for a discard there, so I don't want to do that. A little bit of delirium? Thanks. There you go. This match will be over in seconds. Now we don't care about what cards we really discard. It's all gravy. It really does not matter what happens now. Nah, that dragon, that's not gonna come out. That looks good. All right. So we're pretty much done there. Inverter of Truth. That one's knocked out. Well, I wanted that card. That is a really great pickup. I'm going to be able to do great things with that. Yay! What an awesome reward. I'm pretty happy. This was one on my wish list. I've been looking at this card. I've played against it a few times. It has a great mechanic. Let's go ahead and we can take on the World Breaker, but we're going to take a moment. I'm going to go into my cards here, and we're going to take a look at that. because that's all part of like completing the challenge is going ahead and earning cards like that. So let's turn our filters up. We know that it's gold. We know that it's from the Kaladesh set. And oh, we got refurbish earlier. That's a great one. Master Tinkerer. That's a great one. Let's see. I haven't spent any money on Kaladesh, so that's been kind of nice. When another creature you control dies, if this creature was destroyed this game, this creature is returned to the battlefield. Yes! I'm going to have to rethink all of my decks with all these new cards coming in. But I guess since we've gotten all the awards, I can take you guys through, and then we'll finish that very last challenge. And then I think we'll call it a night for the live stream. So this is a little interlude before the final fight. You guys get to go through me. Most of the stuff from me's dupes now. I don't get too excited. Yeah. Wait. Oh, look at that. That's typical comedy when it comes to Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest. So I was really excited about winning this card as the rare, and then I got it duped out. So, anyways, we're going to go back. We're going to finish this event. Close it out at 100%. Take on that last fight. And then, did they redo this? What are the rewards? That's free points, right? A holiday showdown's kind of, well, it's not really much of a showdown. You're not playing against anybody, and the matches they're pretty skate. They're easy. Lose 10 or more creatures during a single fight. So we went through this. World Breaker's no joke. This is going to be me killing my own creatures for quite a while. Let's kill 6 or more. Let's... This is going to be kind of a rough one, but I am actually going to... Is it really... We're going to go with Ob. I think he gives us a solid shot for this one. So, we're on the last one, World Breaker. We're almost completely done here. We're going to go ahead, go for his 1-point challenge. We need to lose 10 of our own creatures. We're well on our way with that startup. All right. I don't think we'll, maybe we'll be put in a position where we just keep killing our own creatures over and over again. Should be interesting. I love that card. Just seeing it makes me smile. It's a beautiful thing. All right. So, I guess we can run that. When this is done, I want to be able to shut this match down quickly. Well, he's going to help me big time. Now I just need to get something to respawn zombies. And we'll be in. Hopefully I get to get... Oh, That was good and that was bad. Yeah, that was just bad. I'm not going to wait for World Breaker to do its thing. And there's no reason to mess with that. So, there we go. We have one of our 10 creatures out of the way. Man, he just keeps coming. My op might get overrun. There's a good chance of that, actually. Well, I should have thought of that before I started. He's going to get to do that twice. Wow. Well, this little rampage is going to be fun to deal with. Let's hope for the best here.
The Best Years by SWD.
Alexa, stop. Alexa got a hold of that. There. That'll stem a little bit of the damage. Oh, noes. Okay. Well, we're going to have to get a little crafty here. Excuse me. Oh, he's a little late to the party. What we can't have right now is 20 damage. Oh, this is getting close. I might be completely wiped out here. I know I can avoid at least one of those hits with a little bit of luck. Let's go for it. Well, we're kind of in a weird position now. He could take us out this round. Well, we're kind of saved. We should be saved. Yeah, that berserk really helped us out, actually. Way to go. Is there some kind of mana flood that will... No. I'm really not seeing anything here. Close, but no cigar. That's not going to get us 10. That's not going to get us 10. Okay. So we're just going to have to hope for the best on the shuffle. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Yeah. Well, nah. No. I'm going to let it slide. I think they stay berserk. And if that's the case, this is a beautiful arrangement. Because kill him? Oh. Okay. We were defeated. We defeated it 7 creatures, and we never really got started. This World Breaker challenge is a little bit more difficult than I thought. We're not going to heal. We're going to take out good old Daddy Sarkhan. He also can destroy his own creatures. Yeah, I know. You're telling me. I have to remember my objective. It's now not just to beat him, but to lose some creatures. I'm gonna get this down. It's gonna work out. Ooh, we might be able to trade off here. Let's see. Can I get to any of her? No, damn it, I can't. This doesn't make much sense, but I'm doing it just because what the hell, right? I don't want to lose this guy again. I'll take it slow. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to work it out. But I'm not taking unnecessary damage. Sarkhan doesn't play that shit. Actually, I need to get that out. Something tells me this is gonna get ugly. Oh, really? I guess not. What? What the hell is that? That is not the right animation. Okay. This needs to be culled a little bit. No. No. It's really going to be hard for me to remember to kill my own creatures in this, but maybe he'll do the job for me. He was pretty effective last game. I think I want to pop that at my own will. So I think my plan is to convert everything into dragons, and then when I need to, kill them off. Yeah, I think that's the plan I'm going to go with. So far, we've gotten 2 out of the 10 creatures that we need. He has a good amount of health, and I'm not getting too beat up. I don't think Sarkon's one of the ones I built regeneration into, though. Meaning, this is going to get ugly. Ah. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, never mind. I forgot who he has in his deck. We have health on this deck. This isn't going to be a problem at all. There. Let's just get some of that damage in ahead of time. All right. Slow and steady here. I'm a little less concerned about taking damage now that Olivia's on the field. We're about to have our way with this boy. Hey, how's it going, Free Zone? Just going ahead and trying to grind out this last challenge on World Breaker. I'm doing all right. New baby sleeping. Life is good. About to deal with this guy here in a second. Trying to see how I'm gonna do it. Okay. Well, patience is a virtue. So we're on this 1 point challenge. We have to lose 10 more of our creatures before we kill him or he kills us. I already missed it once with Ob. A bad shake of the cards. A little bit of poor play on my part too. I'm really not good at this particular challenge. It involves me consciously like finding a way to lose. Ah. There we go. So I think we're going to get back some of our health. Try and do this balancing act. Wow, that 30 points is not going to be cool. Let's see if we can get lucky on the draw. All right, take care, man. So, kind of looking over my options here. I am going to have to say, suck it up. Well, there's one of our 10 creatures. I would really... Ah. Yeah. Well, right now, he's pretty easy for me to beat with my decks. I'm trying to lose 10 creatures to him and still win, which is really kind of frustrating me at this moment. I think we just may have lost here. Yep. Well, no, it's close. If he doesn't get anything else out, we have one more turn to settle this. See, that's just and I let myself mesmerized here. It's possible that I can still pull this out. It's just not likely. Let's see. Let's move the Olivia's up and out. That will kill us at this point. So we cannot use that card. But we're going to hold it in reserve. Give me something to kill that 30? No. All right. It looks like we're going to fail in our attempt to lose these creatures and win. I would have to get 13. Oh, this is starting to get annoying. All right. There's nothing I can match low. Maybe here. That's not going to be enough. Well, second attempt is a failure. Maybe he'll do something to like wipe out his 30. Ah. All right. That's me throwing down my phone. So, once again, the objective here is to lose 10 creatures, yet still beat him. And not kill him like in 2 seconds. You know, there comes a moment like this. We tried Ob and we tried Sarkhan, right? So we have 100% on all these. We're going for that last 1 point. So far, we haven't had much success. We need... We're going to go with Liliana. And just hope that he gets the same kind of windfall with creatures and he can take out my zombies all day long and he can run his 30s and he can do whatever he wants. And then after this live stream should be done. It has taken embarrassingly long as it is. So, first we're going to get our Behold the Beyond out and thank the magic gods for that hookup right off the bat. We're going to kill our first creature because we just don't care about those damn zombies to get our 10. Then we're going to go ahead and unleash another set here in a second. I think she'll get it. Like, I think that this'll actually work out. And I have ways to heal with this. I'm not as worried. So he can beat me up a little bit. We have measures for such things in this deck. I mean, I wouldn't normally actually even play this because I would have already gotten all the awards, but, you know, for the sake of the live stream, I'm indulging here. Get that going, get my extra swap. I'm really getting around to not liking this challenge. But we do this because it is hard. Sort of. Well, that oath will ensure that that thing leaves the field next turn. So, let's do this. Let's get all those guys out there. And maybe that. And that. Okay. We are ready for the challenge that faces us. Yeah. That could have been done better. Boom. And smack him in the face. No, I think this is it. I think we've got it. We're ready to rumble here. I don't think we need that. He can kill my zombies all day. If I let him. Come on, where's your like 30 creatures now and all that great stuff you brought out last time, man? There we go. We're now at 2 creatures killed. I want my health back. Couple of To the Slaughters. We're back in business. And you need to get back out on the field. And we can scale back a little bit. Okay. We're pretty well set up. I hold back my own stuff to take him out. I'm reserving the kill all of my own creatures part until the end. I still have to kill 8 of my creatures. He's not really helping me, you know. He was all enthusiastic when I had other characters out. There we go. Look at that. That's great. Yeah. Get him. Way to go. Keep going. You got more to kill. You can go berserker on my stuff all day long. That's beautiful. So we're pretty much loaded up with the cards that we need to do what we need to do. It's just kind of a waiting game now to see if he does the job and kills a bunch of my creatures before they go all apeshit on him. And if we need to, we can help. I guess L2 is a great person to use for this kind of thing when you have like, there we go. Yeah, get him. She's great to use when you have an opponent that actually, comes to play. Most other people she'd overwhelm. I'm not really paying much attention to gems right now. I'm just like, kill them. Wipe them out. Okay. Well, this is good business. We got 2 more and then we can pretty much unload on this guy. Thank you, Liliana, for bringing home the bacon. The more the merrier. You can unload your whole deck now. I don't care. Because pretty soon I am going to open up a zombie flood, whoop ass on you, and none of it's going to matter. But you know what? I don't need that thing hitting me or even messing with the board, so it can die. You leave my great distortion alone. Oh, okay. Well, fun and games is over. Definitely. So first and foremost, put that out there. Get a little bit of that. So that I'm going to use to kill that. That I'm going to use to kill that. And just make sure. And that I'm going to use to kill that. And I'm going to start building that up so everybody knows where that goes. Yeah, this is in the bag now. Not yet. We'll get our health back. Every little bit of it. I don't care how much health he tries to recover. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, you cut it. He's going down. Now, the game's chugging. Wonder if that has to do with the video recording app or what the deal is. Well, when the game is done running slower than, this is brutal. Brutal lag. We got past that flood from him. Now let's retaliate. I'm going to save this for later. Actually, no. I know when to use it. There. All flash, no substance. wonder if the video recording is calling that, or is it something they did when they with this new update? I mean, I know this match has run a little while. It kind of seems like a memory leak. So thing is to get Oath back out and shut him down. That'll take care of the amalgam. All right, let's see. That's all 3. We need 4. There it goes. The hell out of my face. Okay, we just got to get him out there. Save the rush of vitality in case anything really weird happens. And call it a day. And this is pretty much near the end. I love that the amalgam is coming back like 8 times. Just keep charging this up. The struggle is real. We got the last point. We have completed everything in Oath of the Gatewatch. $732. Well, I did say there was kind of a second objective of our play tonight. I wanted to get at least in the top 50 to get another rare out of the event. So you guys will get to see me coughing around a little bit for at least another 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna make some dinner over here. I know what I'm doing too. I'm gonna make crab cakes. I know you guys didn't really need to know that, but now you know. Crab cakes are happening. I can't imagine the competition's too stiff here. That'll take to have significance later in the game. And I'm probably gonna have to mute those. It'd be nice if Olivia came out. I'll take that mirror pull though. There we go. I don't want to be asked about these every 2 seconds. Let's see if, yeah, there we go. This is a long cough match. Now he's getting beat up. But, you know, in the end. Oh, that was a mistake. She did not need to go out there yet. This is how matches turn quickly. Right here. Out of my face. That was a really good run, though. I'm gonna have to use a potion after that. It's nice to be able to jump in the last few minutes. What, we have like 20 minutes left, and go ahead and grab myself a rare. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna have that in a second. Hmm. Oh, that's a little annoying. But most certainly not the end of the world. And I guess even the people competing for the top 50 care on some level. A little late. That's not going to really do anything for me. There we go. So we'll play a few matches. You guys get to see that run and then end this video. So I guess we just keep fighting until this whole thing's over. That's going to be annoying. Let's be proactive. I think that I'm going to go ahead and kill my video feed so I can get a little bit more comfortable here. There we go. All right. Be right back. Go ahead and see what's going on with this stream. All right, just taking a brief break. All right. Back to the business. Now we're pretty much Liliana proof. She can do that all day long. We'll be getting extra cards. And hitting her pretty hard. Really hard, apparently. All right. There we go. And I guess we'll fight again. Well, it says my stream isn't running. No, it seems like Internet Explorer is doing it. magic, which is not much of any magic. All right. On that note, I'm absolutely sure I'm going to take 50th place. Nobody needs to see me mud stomping with cough. That's been well documented. So it's been really great running this with you guys. And thank you for those of you who showed up, and signing out.